Welcome to the League of Legends guide. So in this one we will be covering the map, so that you new players can learn the map. Alright, so first off you've got this side, and then at the bottom left, and then at the top right hand corner you have the other side. You can be on either side, it's a mirror game, so basically whatever side you're on does not matter. The only thing that changes is which side of the map you are on, and then of course how you move through the map and take down things, because when you're on this side, when you are part of the side over here, you want to kill everything of purpleness. When you're on the purple side, you want to kill everything with a faint tinge of blue. So please, today is not the time to wear your blue shirt to work, I promise you this. Anyway, so moving on, we've got the lanes. What are called lanes? Why are they called lanes? We'll explain that in a minute. So first off, right at the bottom here, creeping around the bottom edge, you'll notice that on the bottom right hand corner there's a little mini map, so you can actually see how it looks like. This bottom part here is called the bottom lane, or bot, B-O-T is sometimes what it is called. And going down the middle we have the middle lane, or mid as it is sometimes called. And going across the top in its amazingness would be the top lane, sometimes called top, because hey, it would be kind of hard to call it anything other than top when it's the top lane, right? Anyway, and they are called lanes because on each of these lanes you have these minions spawning, and generally you'll have 5 a side. You'll have 5 on one side and 5 on another side in terms of the number of players that are playing the game at a time, and your group will kind of split itself up to deal with this. So you might have, for example, 1 mid, maybe you'll have 2 top, and then 2 at the bottom, and that's kind of how you'll deal with it. And of course the other team will probably do the same thing. I have heard of people doing only 1 guy at the top, but let's not get complicated, okay? Let's just stick with simples, right? Just simple stuff. Anyway, then going across the map diagonally, we have the river. Now, the river's kind of important. The reason for this is because it's generally the easiest way to get around from lane to lane. When you're at the mid, you'll see, or at the middle of the lane. So you'll see it, for example, at the start. You've got the fight kind of going on right here in the middle of the bottom lane, right in the middle of the middle lane, and right in the middle of the top lane. Now, that'll change as the game progresses, but don't worry about that. The main thing is that walking through the river gives you the ability to move unseen through the map. Okay? Of course you can put down little things to see things, and it's always so complicated. The game is complicated. I'm sorry to scare you so early on in your learning of the game, but trust me, it is very complicated, and you will learn it, and then you will own it, and then you'll just be the most amazing player who ever lived, and all shall bow before your might. But before then you're going to get owned a little bit, and killed and mutilated a little bit first. But don't get scared off. Then over here we have a very important neutral monster, something called like a neutral or a neutral mob or something like that, and in here is a dragon. Okay, very difficult to take down. You don't want to take him down until you are exceptionally, doing quite well, or your entire team comes to take him down. Doing so gives people on your team gold. And at the top over here we've got the big bad. I think his name is Baron. I have literally never been in a game that lasted long enough when anyone dared to take this sucker on. He is not exactly friendly, so best advice, unless your entire team is going, stay away from this area. Capiche? It's all good. And then of course, if you look on the map, you will see like these little symbols, almost sort of like little faces, perhaps you might call them, on the map. And those are the other places where neutrals spawn. So for example, that little campfire over there, there'll be neutrals. That little campfire over there, there'll be neutrals. That little campfire over there, that little campfire over there, and then over here, and then over here, and there's quite a few of them. Killing these gives gold, and we'll explain a whole bunch of that later on. And of course, another feature of the map is the towers, which also help to mark the lanes for you when you're first learning the game. Your friendly towers, they love you. They never hurt you. The unfriendly towers, however, will, they'll thrash you. They will put you over their knee and spank you with laser beams. It will hurt. Try to avoid getting hit by them. Anyway, that's it for this one about the map. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button, post some comments, all that good stuff, and I will see you in future guides, hopefully. Ciao.